I'm Shannon Paradise, and I'm the Program Director for the Generations Psychiatric Residential Treatment Facility. And I started with Generations in 2007 full-time. And I say full-time because my mother is also the founder and CEO of Generations. And I remember about 21 years ago being 13 years old and my mom coming home and telling me that she had this idea to have this group home for boys who have problems with sexually inappropriate behaviors. And at 13, the last thing you want to discuss is sex with anyone, let alone your mother. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, what is she doing now? As I grew up and got older, I understood her mission, and that was the population that she felt called to help. I definitely had interest in the human service field, but didn't think that that same population was for me. So after college, I went on to graduate school and then worked in several different states doing different types of social work. And then about 10 years later, my husband's job relocated us back to Greenville, South Carolina. And so one of the directors at Generations approached me about doing a grant position here at Generations. And I was a little reluctant because it had been such a big part of my life, but it had been also my mother's part of her life and not so much my own. But I thought this is a great opportunity for me to really see what Generations is all about from my own eyes, rather than just hearing what my parents had to say or friends of theirs had to say or people who worked there. And about 8 months after I started, I was working with a boy who is from the poorest county in the state. He was 16 years old, and he had never trusted anyone. Unfortunately, his parents didn't have the resources or the skills to know how to really support him and the special needs that he had, and he went on to make bad choices and to hurt people in ways that he was extraordinarily ashamed of. And I found myself about 8 months in, sitting in the pouring rain next to this child outside, and he had completely shut down until I looked over and he was crying. And I finally said to him, "What are you crying about? Like, we're talking about this, you're doing a good job with me, like, what can I do to help you?" And he looked at me and said, "I don't know what to do. You all care for me more than anyone has ever cared for me, including my mother, and I don't understand why. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know anyone who cares without wanting something back from me." And at that moment, I realized it was different here, that this is a place that I wanted to be a part of forever, because they're working to make changes in these kids, that we were working to make changes in these kids that were gonna last a lifetime, and unlike any other place I'd ever been. And that moment for me defined why I'm here and why I will forever be a part of the mission.